Hey guys, just out in the garage cleaning up, getting ready to go in for the night. Not much going on, just did those, worked on some signs today and tinkered around. But I've had my Thrunite flashlights for a couple weeks now, I guess, and I thought I would do a little review on them, show them outside at night. Obviously we have some snow up here, so you know, I'm sure the light is going to bounce off the snow a little bit and show more light than maybe there is if it was, you know, the bush and no snow and yada yada yada. So we've got the TH10, the headlamp, the TC12 V2, the rechargeable one, and the little T01, which is the, I think it's the 125 lumen little pocket light. So here's the lights. That's the TC10, that's the T01, and that's the rechargeable TC12. So I haven't used this flashlight a whole lot because I've been using my headlamp. This one's got some more output as far as the max lumens. This one's 1100 max lumen. So I think that's going to be a really impressive light when I get to using it. Like I said, for the most part I'm using the TH10 because it's the headlamp, and that is very convenient when I want to go out and check the chickens and all that sort of stuff. So they're saying that the TH10 Firefly is 0.2 lumens, low is 15 lumens, high is, or medium is 202, high is 580, turbo is 825, and then there's a SOS mode. So you know, that's not too bad. The little one here, it's the XPG2 LED. It runs on one AAA battery and it's 125 lumens. The TC12 Firefly is 0.5 lumens, low is 21 lumens, medium is 200, high is 472, and turbo and the strobe are 1100 lumens. So like I said, you know, you're quite a bit higher than the headlamp, but the headlamp for me for the most part is convenient. This is a nice flashlight if you've got to hold a rifle or something like that and make a shot at night to you know, keep the raccoons or a cat or something out of your chicken coop or whatever the case. I think because it's small, it's only about 6.5, 7 inches long. It's about 1 inch in diameter. That for the output and the life of the battery, that's going to be a really nice flashlight when you're working outside and you need that extra light, whether it's tracking an animal or you know, maybe bringing firewood in or looking for something you dropped. But anyways, that's the three lights that I got. Like I said, I've had them for a few weeks now, probably 3 weeks. I've got about probably 2.5, 3 hours on this. This is the first charge on this. This little guy I probably have a half an hour with, and this one here, like I said, I haven't really used it much. Just tinkered around with it and shone the light outside just to see how bright it was. So let's get outside where it's dark, and we'll stand at about 100 feet, and we'll just aim it towards the trees and you can see the modes. One thing I will say right now is I think it's the headlamp, and it might be just because my battery's low, but it's hard to cycle through the 4 or 5 modes. It seems like it's always missing one. So let's go out and play with it and we'll see what we can find. So here we are at 100 feet. You can see that you know, if you're looking at your feet and stuff, maybe reading, just sitting around camp, this is probably where you want to be. I'm gonna guess this is medium and not the Firefly mode. Let's see if we can just cycle through and there's your strobe. Yeah, so that's going right to medium, and you can see that, you know, you can probably see 10 feet in front of you pretty clearly. So that's high. That's 100 feet to the trees. That back tee where I have hops growing, that's you know, 90 feet. So you can see that that's high. And that's the turbo. And I mean, the turbo just lights everything right up. You know, you can see pretty good. It's pretty impressive. You know, you can see right up in the trees. So that's the headlamp. Like I said, it's not cycling through the modes properly. I'm gonna guess that maybe it's just because of my battery. So let's get out the little fella. I'm just gonna turn this light down real low so I can still kind of see. So here we go. This is the little guy. That's the 125 lumens. I'm just gonna shut my headlamp off so you can see better. There, so that's the little guy. You can see that it's got a really nice light. This is almost the perfect light as far as just close stuff goes. You know, you can see the T over there. If someone was standing there or an animal, you would be able to pick that up pretty well. You know, 125 lumens with one AAA battery. I mean, this thing rocks for a little tiny flashlight like this. You put it in your pocket, you don't even know you have it. So let's get to the TC12 now. Alrighty, here we go. So let's just cycle through the modes. There's the strobe. So there's Firefly, low, medium, high, turbo. So that's pretty impressive, if I do say so myself. Pretty bright, rechargeable. You can see that there's a little reflective dot over there. That's at least 100 feet. And this is turbo, so I mean, this thing just lights up. You know, so. I mean, that's pretty wicked, this light. So there we have it, guys. That's my review. Well, there you go, guys. That's the outdoor test on these three lights. We'll go back in the garage and we'll just have a little talk about them. So we're just back in the garage now. We just did the outside test just to kind of show you the brightness standing back at about 100 feet. Between 90 and 100 feet anyways. Pretty impressive lights. Prices ranged, I think the little guy was about 13 bucks Canadian. The other ones were 50 and 60 bucks Canadian or something like that. So, you know, a little bit more expensive than your Walmart or Canadian Tire flashlight. But you can tell they're made better. All aluminum. I think it's aircraft grade aluminum. Really durable. Lots of good knurling, so you can really feel the grip. You get an extra set of seals and O-rings with I think with all three flashlights. You get a little clip on the TC12, like a little pocket pen clip, I guess, so that's pretty nice. You get your push buttons back here, and then you can cycle through your modes. The little dot in the center will light up blue when it's on, different colors when it's charging. So it's pretty impressive. I like this light, but like I said, it's just not something I'm going to use all the time, because the when I'm out at night, for the most part, I'm doing something, and the headlamp is more productive for me. I can stick it on my head and do what I got to do, and I have two hands free. This little guy is probably the most impressive for me. One AAA battery, 125 lumens for, I think it's 2 hours. I could be wrong, I'd have to double check. And it's really bright. You know, it's got a nice white color to it, and you can just, it just seems to light up. It seems to be perfect for my eyes. You just screw the end in to turn it on and off. So unscrew it enough so that if you push on it, it doesn't come on by mistake. There. So awesome little light. Probably gonna buy a few more of those. And the workhorse of the three for me, the TH10 rechargeable battery. You have to open it up and take the battery out and put it. You can either stick it in this guy and charge it through the USB. I should have showed that. There's a USB plug right there. Or you can get the wall adapter, which I think the one I have charges 2 of these batteries. So this battery and this battery use the same, and I have a spare. So that's one thing I liked about these ones, is having the spare battery to go between. So I have 3 batteries for this, or 3 batteries for this one, or 1 for each and a spare, and that's pretty much perfect. Comfortable headband. This guy's pretty heavy. I'm not 100% sure what it comes in on the weight. I'm sure it's on their site, so I'll leave links to all 3 of them. But it's heavy, but it's well made. If you're used to the crappy Canadian Tire ones, you're gonna notice the weight difference right away. It's really significant. But the headband's fairly comfortable, and it really fits your head nice. And this rubber is flexible, so you don't have anything digging into your forehead. It's a really comfortable lamp, and even though it's got some extra weight, I still enjoy it better than the plastic ones. I put the plastic ones away now, so they're in a box with all my extra spare flashlights and this and that and the next thing. So I hope you enjoyed my review of the flashlights from Thrunite, the TC12 version 2, the TO1, and the TH10. They're all in the cool, I believe it is. And great flashlights, really heavy duty, well made, and I think they're going to be around for a long time. So see the links below, go check them out. If you're looking for a flashlight, pick them up. If you're still unsure, maybe just buy the little guy, the little pen light, or the little keychain flashlight, and you know, try it out for a while, get a feel for the quality of the product, and go from there. It's hard to go wrong with a nice little flashlight like that for like 15 bucks, I think, delivered to my door. So hope you enjoy the review, guys, and I'm gonna turn one on and go back into the house. So we'll see you later, and have fun.